Hi, I'm Benedict. We're at Tessa restaurant today, and we're going to demonstrate how simple it is to make an egg Benedict. So to start making the hollandaise, we'll start with some egg yolks, the equivalent of 2 eggs I'm going to start with. And I'm going to pour a little bit of water. The ratio I use is usually the same amount of egg yolks and water. So I'll just pour it in there until we have a foam. And slowly we're going to start to warm up the mix. You should keep it on low to medium heat if you have a burner. The egg yolk coagulates at 62 Celsius degrees. So that's exactly where you want to bring it to. How do you see that is that as you whisk, you're going to see 2 signs. One of them is the formation of steam. You're going to start to see a little bit of steam coming up. And then the second one is the foam is going to start to thicken. As the mix thickens, you're going to be able to see streaks and the bottom of the pan. So that's the 2 signs pretty much to tell you when you reach that temperature, you want to whisk it for a little bit longer. You can really feel that the mix thickens. And you have to stop, because if you continue to heat up, then you're just going to go into the scrambled eggs, which, you know, are delicious, but that's not what we want to do today. And what we do when we get here is we start to incorporate the clarified butter, and very little bit by little bit, we're just going to pour into it. You can do, I would say, 4 egg yolks is for a pound of butter, so we did 2, it's like a half a pound right here. We're going to put in there. Clarifying the butter is pretty much taking a piece of butter, putting it, you know, on a warm place, warm to hot, and let it separate. And you got a liquid, a little bit of milk that's going to form on the bottom, and then a translucent yellow liquid butter that's going to be pretty much on top, and that's what we're using right here. So you're using clarified butter and not regular butter, because otherwise your hollandaise will be too liquid because of the water content in the butter. So pretty much have your hollandaise right here. The last few steps is to season with a little bit of salt, and I'll put a little bit of lemon juice, which is the equivalent right here of like a squeeze of a quarter of a piece of lemon. All right, so now we're going to show you how to make poached eggs. Very simple. There's pretty much 3 ingredients and very limited equipment. Boiling water, white vinegar, and then we have, of course, the freshest egg you can find. The difference between fresh and not so fresh eggs, the egg whites starts to liquefy rather than the very fresh egg. The egg whites is very tight and gelatinous around the egg yolks. So the fresher the egg, the nicer your egg Benedict will be. It should be 1 pint of vinegar for 2.5 quarts of water. So you're gonna wait for this to boil. What I like to do is to break the eggs in advance. So what you want to do is to pretty much break your egg in a small cup. You can use a coffee cup, you can use a little bowl, any small container will do, right? So you have your eggs ready, they're not broken, you see they're all nice. And then the last very important tool that you want to have is a timer. The perfect time for poached egg, medium size, is 3 minutes, 10 seconds. So now we have your water and vinegar boiling. Also, let me just add one more thing. Don't ever put salt in the water. You know, if you put salt in the water for poaching egg, your eggs will shred into pieces immediately at the contact of the water. So no salt at all. So just plain water and vinegar. So I have the eggs right here. Just gonna drop them in here. That's it. And then I'll start my timer. All right. So I'm gonna gently take those eggs out. And you can see they're perfectly soft in the middle. So we're gonna make a regular, just a simple egg Benedict, the classic one. 2 slices of English muffins, toasted English muffins. And I got my beautiful Canadian bacon I'm gonna put over. Then really nice poached eggs. So you can't really reheat hollandaise. You have to keep it in a warm place. The reason why, if it gets really completely cold, the butter will separate from the egg yolk as you reheat it. And that's it. So pretty much really easily completely cover. Can be garnished, you know, with a little bit of greens or sauteed potatoes, you know, try to make it light. So here's our classic egg Benedict, and we're here at Tessa. Thank you for watching.